Test, test. Yes, yes. Yeah. It's ugly outside, it's muggy, it's money outside. 105 Fahrenheit, thunderous skies. The cloud shape a clown face above where you reside. Under his eye, teardrop got the ugliest cry. They call my city Gotham City, opposite of pretty. Weatherman cannot predict bullets raining from out the 50. It's ugly outside, Big L would be here if it wasn't. Hella
What's good? What's good?
How can we hug it out after we slugged it out?
Thank y'all for tuning in to the podcast, man.
That was your brother back then. How could you gun him down? Yeah. Yeah, this is what I live for. The inventor, the reinvention. I'm reincarnated, see what it hit for. Yo, even your mentor could get you sent for. Get you chipped off if it's a brick off. You hit a brick wall, damn big dog. Dove in that water and got hit with a cannonball.
Hey, we talking to talk today, man. We talking to talk on the podcast. It's been a lot going on, man. A lot in these streets. Snoop Dogg just purchased Death Row back. Jim Jones crying in the Gucci store. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of discussions, man. The baby altercation. People that we promoting and showing love to. You know what I'm saying? Nia G released her new video, Face Card. We're going to talk about Face Card. I need her to call in too and tell me what Face Card mean. It's Super Bowl weekend. The James Harden trade, you know what I mean? All-Star weekend coming up. Is Black History Month. We got a lot going on, man, for real. And you see your boy flying solo tonight on the pod or whatever. So if you tuning in to the show, I need my constituents, the family, to call in and help me make it through this thing, man, while we talk the topics or whatever. But let's get on into the podcast. Let's go. Let's do it.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
What's good? What's good, man? Y'all see the number scrolling at the bottom. If you supporting the brand, you supporting the show. You know what I'm saying? Call in to the show. The number scrolling at the bottom, 281-802-3818. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Just got to playing that Nas, That Ugly. That's my favorite album right now, man. Still, that's the dopest album out. And what did Uncle Truck say? You think Snoop had to so he could use music this weekend? Nah, I don't think he had to purchase Death Row to use the music. I think he purchased Death Row because it's personal to him. That's where he started. He created, you know what I mean, Death Row. He made Death Row look good. That's where he started, and I think he built that brand, and I think that he want to like just elevate it and use it as a tool to bring new artists in the game from the West Coast. Like he want to bring new artists in the game from the West Coast. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Death Row, they a legendary, you know what I'm saying, record label. Why wouldn't he purchase it? But I don't think he purchased the copywritten music. I think he purchased the name, to use the name. But hold up, we got a caller calling into the show. You calling into the Trevor Jackson Podcast. What's good?
What's good?
What's going
Oh,
on?
I thought this was like a Zoom, like a visual.
Oh, nah. We just live on the show. Now I just wanted you to call in so we could premiere the video, talk about how the tour going and everything, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good. Good experience.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of dope people.
Okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
motivation more importantly, you know, because now, like I'm not headlining this tour, but one day I'm be headlining my own, you know.
That's a fact, and that's goals, like motivation to be better and to do more. What city? What city was you in last night, and what city you in now, though, fam?
I am in Atlanta tonight.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm in Atlanta. I'm going from Atlanta to South Carolina.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey,
on the road.
You getting your face and your name out there because you went to Florida, you came to NC, now you in the
Definitely.
A. Yeah.
Gotta put in that footwork. You gotta get out there.
That's a fact. But the reason I wanted you to call into the live show, Naya, I want to know, like, we're gonna premiere the video for everybody watching, but what does face card mean? Help me out. Like, I named the show Face Card.
Okay, it's like it's like what you're known for.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, like if you known to be real, like when people see you, that's what they think or that's what they know of you. You know, if you a rat or you whatever, you know.
Yeah, if your face
you a whore or whatever, you know.
yeah. You a business person. What you stand on.
You got money, you broke, like
your
face card is everything. You know, your reputation is everything. A lot of people don't even, but you know.
Yeah.
That's that new generation, but your reputation and your face card is everything for real.
Mm-hmm. We got somebody that's listening to the show. They say, you gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina, Naya?
Yes. Okay. When is
it? Tomorrow. And you gonna be? They was asking, is that where you was going to, Columbia?
No, I think it's Charleston. I have to look on there. I'm not sure, but I think it's Charleston first.
Okay, Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up, man. But hey, I just wanted the people to hear your voice before we premiere the video, and I just want to tell you thank you for killing it, representing the city well, and allow me to shoot the video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to put that on there. Somebody else might want one. They need that good work.
Yeah, that's a fact. And we just getting better with time because I just hit up Amazon and purchased a drone, so it's gonna be better the next time.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's gonna be nice. Yeah, well, thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. Y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think.
That's what's up. Hit Naya G up, y'all. Anytime, shoot for a feature, the booker for a show or whatever, just hit her up.
All that.
Yeah. But we gonna premiere a new video and thank you and kill it in ATL tonight, fam.
All right, better know it.
That's what it do.
This song ain't for everybody, and it's definitely not for the radio. Like, it's just for me. Sometimes I have to remind myself, like, these bitches will drink one glass of milk and think they tough. I don't need no ID.
A1 real bitch, I been one. Face card A1 real bitch, I been one. If I ain't a real bitch, nigga, you ain't never seen one. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like anyone. You gon' do what the who? Boy, I got plenty guns. My face card is A1, a real bitch, I been one. If I ain't a real bitch, nigga, you ain't never seen one. Everything for a nigga in prison, he get out fucking with these bitches. They'll try to bully you too. That turned me up, I was just chilling. Never laugh at another woman pain, I been there. I know the feeling when you fucking with a street nigga, you always gonna be a target. But that's another conversation, don't even get me started. I might cry for a minute, but I'm tough, I can take it. You ever hit your target more than once and still make it? You ain't did what I did, girl, you probably wouldn't have made it. I'm an OG, I really know some shit. And I know all the plugs, you can ask them, I don't know them shit. They gon' tell you how old I am before they tell you how cold I am. And the ones doing all that talking, they ain't be no cases, they ain't sold a gram. Face card A1, real bitch, I been one. Face card A1, real bitch, I been one. Face card A1, real bitch, I been one. If I ain't a real bitch, nigga, you ain't never seen one. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like anyone. You gon' do what the who? Boy, I got plenty guns. My face card is A1, a real bitch, I been one. If I ain't a real bitch, nigga, you ain't never seen one. Hush, Naya, they gon' be upset. I don't give a fuck if they kill me. I done gave it my best. Like, where the fuck is my check? Do more and talk less. Okay, I got it. If I pulled it, I shot it. Pulled up at your front door, leave the car on. I always play nice until a bitch get wrong. But you knew I was his girl. How the fuck you wanna try me? Oh, she thinks she tough? Yeah, well, I might be. Ain't no mic to it, you already know how I'm stepping. And the last thing I'ma worry about is a bitch that knows she come second. My only enemy is my mind. I got bipolar depression, but I make shit happen today and I'ma make shit happen the next. Face card A1, real bitch, I been one. Face card A1, real bitch, I been one. Face card A1, real bitch, I been one. If I ain't a real bitch, nigga, you ain't never seen one. I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like anyone. You gon' do what the who? Boy, I got plenty guns. My face card is A1, a
Hey man, Nia G putting on for the city, man. Real spill. We shot that video when she came to Charlotte, when she came to North Carolina. That was the first video I ever shot, and she blessed me with, you know what I mean, shooting the video. So Nia G dope, man. Y'all gotta support. We gotta support our own. It's another artist that is coming up that I'm supporting too, though. But y'all see the number scrolling at the bottom. If y'all wanna, you know what I mean, jump in, hop in on any of the topics, we about to pull up. We about to get right to it, man. We getting right to it. It's something that I want to discuss too. Hold up, we're in the comment section. L's baby, face card, face card. That's that record. That's that record. That record popping that face card. But it's something I want to discuss with like artists coming up, artists in the game, and artists that want record deals or whatever. I was listening to Papoose. That's Remy Ma husband or whatever. He held her down while she was in prison or whatever. Stayed with her for 7 years while she was in prison. And he was mentioning on the Drink Champs that signing a $1.5 million deal was the worst thing he ever did in his hip hop career. That was the worst thing he ever did. And a lot of people, they want deals. They want to be independent. They want deals, but is a deal the best route for you, or should you stay independent? Is that the best route for you? And this is what Papoose had to say about when he signed that $1.5 million deal.
You got a kid from Brooklyn, right? You got a peasy head kid from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, from the sidewalk. I don't wear that on my sleeve. As you see, I promote black love, positivity. But I'm tougher than a lot of these niggas. Anyway, I come from Brooklyn, I'm from the sidewalk, and he makes it into the music business, right? He's grinding. He doesn't have a record deal. This is me I'm talking about. I'm talking third person.
You're yourself in third person. I love
right, I'm talking about myself in third person.
I was following.
This kid,
he's narrating his story.
This kid is from Brooklyn. Everybody's rooting for him. Coincidentally, this is the same people that knew him before he signed the deal with K-Slade, but they're rooting for him now. It's cool. I embrace the love. I'm working hard. I'm building up a buzz. I gain that. I'm on the radio. Now I'm doing tours. I'm performing from state to state. Every other day, I'm releasing music on a constant basis. This shit goes on from 04 to 07. I never had a record deal all that time. Everybody thought, oh, Pap is up, Pap is hot. I never had a record deal. I was getting show money. I was getting feature money. And I was touring. Now I signed a record deal in 2007. So basically I was independent that whole time. I'm getting money.
Right.
Once I signed the record deal, you have people telling you, have individuals in white shirts and suits telling you, oh, you don't need to make that record like that. You need to make it like this. I lost all Jive Records. I lost all creative control at that point.
Wow.
What y'all think about that? Because, like, you want to be able to control what you create. But you got to think about it from both angles and both perspectives. Because, like, if I was investing in the person, I would want to have some say-so in what you're creating also. But if I was the creator, I would just want to be allowed to create what I want to create. But at the end of the day, you are my investment. What you creating is my investment. And you want to be able to say what you want to say. So is it in the person's best interest who the creator is to sign a deal or to get that money at the moment, or just continue to create how you want to create? If you like it, if you don't like it, at the end of the day, it's just about me personally. I would want to have creative control, but I would want the bag also. So are you going to be obedient to get the bag? Or are you going to create and never get heard probably, or never make no money from your creativity? Because Uncle Truck, he was in the comment section earlier when I was talking about Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg buying Death Row 25, 30 years after, you know what I'm saying, he released his first album. So he been on contracts and signing contracts with different labels for years. You know what I mean? Now he's just now got enough money. I don't know if he purchased the copyright or the stuff to purchase the music or whatever, but he owned the label, the name of the label, Death Row Records. So 30 years after his first album with Death Row Records, he's just now having ownership of his original creativity. So is that something you would want to do? you would want to get heard or not get money from it or not own your masters or own your stuff. And then later on in life, you come up and you get back your creative rights or your creative ownership of stuff, though. But this is what Snoop had to say before he was on $1 million worth of game about a month ago, and this is what he had to say before he purchased Death Row Records. So a lot of times people be speaking affirmations, and even if it's negative or positive, you speak things into existence. For real.
Fro should be in my hands. I should be running that shit just like I'm in position at Def Jam. Death Row means more to me because I helped create that.
Right.
I think they should give me that, let me run that shit, put the merchandise out, put the music all over the world.
Oh, my God.
Find some new acts, some new West Coast acts, because there's so many acts. Just look at it like this. If they'd have gave it to me 5 years ago, I would have had Roddy Ricch, Ty Dolla $ign, YG. Thing coming out the West would have been on Death Row.
Right.
Tell me I'm lying.
You ain't.
Tell me I'm lying.
I mean, you connected, so they can't say you're lying.
If I'm running Death Row Records, and all them little need a deal, and they all my nephews, I fucked with them all before they had deals.
Right.
If I had a position, this would have been an easy, come on in.
Layup.
You up under the logo.
Right.
That's right. Now he gonna have opportunity for everybody on the West Coast to be able to come out on Death Row again and be owned by a Black-owned label and people that they're more familiar with when it comes to speaking in contractual agreements. But we got some comments that, you know what I mean, I want to talk to people about signing deals and ownership and just being an artist and your creativity. So Monique Reynolds said, I believe it's what you allow. Stand strong on your vision. That's true. My boy Marquis said, fast money don't last. Brothers that are broke in the hood take the money from the labels as soon as they offer it, but not realizing they are selling all of their rights to any music they make. Facts. They selling all of their rights. They own zero. They own that bag that they got, and they don't own anything else. And they might take a percentage of your merchandise products. They might take a percentage of your show money. They might take a percentage of all of that. Hold on. We got a caller calling in now. You calling in to the Trevor Jackson podcast. What's popping, fam?
What's going on, family?
What's good? Just chilling, man. What's going on, Mike Shine?
Man, just out here in Hawaii practicing on some new shit. About to finish building this podcast studio so I can join in with you, man.
Hey, that's what's up, man. We got to get it popping, man. You got to promote your brand first, man, before we even get into any other topics or any other discussion, man. Promote it.
Well, you can check us out at Alcoholics, man, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. For all your supplemental health needs, we got you covered. But it's all about you today, fam.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Have you been watching the show, any other show, fam?
Yeah, for sure. I've been watching the whole thing, man. Shout out Nia G holding K-Town down. But Snoop, I got to throw the fist in the air for Snoop, man. That was the power move of the year. And for somebody who's seen like the industry from the inside out, shit, man, I was so proud of them because the artists always get pimped out and they the last ones to get paid. And like, you know, the public don't be understanding that part.
That's a fact.
They just see the videos and the cars and, you know, the shit, but they don't understand the back end. Mm-hmm. So to see Snoop do that, man, that made my damn day, man. I always like to see us come up.
Yeah, because now he can give opportunity to other artists that speak the same language that he speaks. So they can relate to what he's saying, though. You know what I mean? When they speak, instead of somebody else saying it and then they getting beat out of their deal or whatever.
And not only that, he'll be able to actually like curate it more so from a genuine organic perspective. Like, for example, if Roddy Ricch would have been on, as he was just saying, Death Row, guaranteed this new album wouldn't have been a flop. It wouldn't have been down. Snoop would have made sure he was up because it wouldn't have been a bunch of people not from their culture dictating what was happening. It wouldn't have went that route.
That's true.
So, like I said, knowing what I know, that shit was beautiful, and I can't wait to see what he does with it, family.
I can't neither, man. I'm excited about it, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
And Papoose was saying, like, at the beginning, before I played the Snoop Dogg thing, Papoose was saying signing a $1.5 million deal was the worst thing he ever did because people
believe it.
Yeah, people wanted him to not be able to create the way he create. They wanted to be overall, like, they wanted to give their opinion on his creativity. And a lot of artists don't like that. That's like holding your creative juices back, though.
Man, and I remember that whole transition because I was a big fan actually. And when he was doing the Marvin Gaye samples and talking to the hood, and oh my God, he was on it.
Yeah.
And then he went to the label and they fucked him over and they tried to make him mainstream, and you can't do that with everybody. He wasn't that. Like, you had to let him do him, and they didn't, and it just killed him.
Yeah, because Papoose was one of the best rappers that never got a chance.
Yeah, hands down.
My opinion, when DJ K Slay, and then have you heard anything about K Slay? Because I heard he was fighting COVID. And
I heard he was down for a minute. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard he was down bad, but DJ K Slay put him on, man, and Papoose was a dope individual, but signing a deal, he said, was the worst thing that he ever did.
Bro, I still get goosebumps off them Papoose Marvin Gaye samples.
Yeah, and
not everybody gonna even know what we talking about.
Oh, they don't know nothing about Hoodie Season and all the alphabetical slaughter and all of that.
Alphabetical, yeah.
They don't know nothing about that. You know, me being from the South, I don't even know how I know all this stuff about hip hop. To be honest with you, fam, it's just of my interest, though.
Nah, it's either in you or it ain't. You know what I mean? Some people can only gravitate to what's right there in their direct environment and can't see beyond that. And I get that. And so I used to argue with folks back in the day about literally Jay-Z being better than Master P as a rapper. No lie. I am not fucking with you, bro. I used to be like, nah, Jay-Z's the best. And this was in like 95 when he first dropped Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
And they was like, nah, that Ice Cream Man, Master P flowing way harder than Jay. And so 20-something years later, I just look back and laugh, man.
Hey, I feel you. You know what's crazy when you say that?
Uh-huh.
Now I would say Jay-Z, and probably from 98 on up, I would have said Jay-Z. But that Ice Cream Man was so hard at that time, I probably would have been one. I just gotta be honest with myself. I probably would have been one of them niggas that said Ice Cream Man is better than Reasonable Doubt.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But you know, P did his thing, man, but he definitely ain't musically nowhere near Jay-Z.
Nah, he ain't. And my boy, he in the comment section saying, if you have listened to Master P and Birdman's story, you know they turned down multiple deals to keep creative control and the rights to their music. Dang, we talking about
and
Master,
truly,
yeah.
That's if you can do that, that's the like goal at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Signing a deal is cool, but like really keeping your brand intact, that's the goal at the end of the day for all of us. Should be, no matter what industry you're in.
That's a fact. Because you in the health and vegetation and
man, folks was trying to throw $10,000 at me to invest before I'd even sold a product, and I had to turn them down because they wanted to get in and get a percentage of the company, not just like a percentage of they wanted ownership, and I was like, nah, I'm cool.
And then they would have watered your brand down, watered your products down, and put you in Walmart.
Exactly.
Yeah, Big O on her. He said, "What up, Mike?" He said, "Facts. I was one of those too, man." He said, "Facts." Big O on the line.
Straight up.
Yeah.
What up, Big O? Man, that's Fam Bam Day One right there. You know, anything I'm talking is A1.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Because like, hey man, you doing your thing, man. And I got a couple of questions to ask you for. I'll let you go too, fam. Like,
yeah, no doubt.
Who you got winning the Super Bowl? And then I got one more for you.
Man, this Super Bowl truly, I might crack a bottle and just not even pay attention, bro, because the Bengals put us out, so I got Anna with them, and I never let the Anna go with the Rams from back in the Super Bowl with that bullshit. Fucking 1 yard away, man. I ain't rocking with nobody.
Hold on.
Titans fans, stand up. We ain't rocking with neither one of these fools in this Super Bowl. Real Titans fans, stand up. They ain't cheering for nobody this Super Bowl.
Okay, hold on. Now you said you ain't. What did the Rams do to deserve that type of energy, fam? They just stopped y'all. How they cheat on the Titans?
They ain't cheat.
Okay.
But I just ain't never get over it, man. I never get over it.
I couldn't get over that neither if I was a Titans fan. But man, you traded on my squad because you used to be a Niner now. Now you repping the Titans now. How down?
Hey, that was when I was a youngin' though. That was a youngin' way before the Titans. And that was when Deion was there, baby.
Yeah, Deion, Charles Haley.
Deion was the GOAT.
Yeah, that's a fact. But fam said I'm popping me a bottle. I ain't even watching none of this because they did my Titans dirty, and then your other team, the Niners, got beat by the Rams. So it's a bad Super Bowl for us, ain't it, fam?
Yeah, I'm gonna just go hit my homies party and kick back, man. I ain't really watching the game. I'm gonna just chop it up with the fam.
Yeah. Now the Big O said Niner Nation. That's what he talking about.
Yeah.
Stand up, Big O. But the last question I got to ask you, what you think about the James Harden and the Ben Simmons?
Loved it. Fucking loved it.
Okay, what'd you love about it, fam?
Well, personally, like Harden he wasn't clicking too good with Brooklyn. And I like James Harden myself. I hate Brooklyn Nets. Mm-hmm. I'm from Brooklyn as a kid, Crown Heights, before we moved back down to Tennessee. I can never cheer for the Brooklyn Nets. That's the fucking New Jersey Nets. It's go Knicks all damn day. And when this Knicks podcast jumps off, any Knicks fans out there, fuck with your boy.
Okay, that's gonna be them boys. They rocking with them Knicks. You gonna have some views and some people tuned in to that, talking that Knick talk now.
So we're going to turn up with the Knicks shit, man. But as a Knicks fan, I liked it because I want to be able to kind of somewhat cheer for Harden. And I can't if he's playing for the fucking Nets. Okay. No, I can't. I ain't got that much beef with Philly.
Now, you said you grew up in Brooklyn.
Nah, just as a baby.
As a baby, you grew up in Brooklyn. You rock with Hove. The Nets moved from New Jersey to Brooklyn. What you think about Hove? This is the last question because you created this question in the conversation. Because what you think about Hove selling the project so the Brooklyn Nets could build the building right there? Hove,
he sold it. He didn't own it.
I thought he had ownership to that real estate right there.
Nah, he didn't own it.
Okay, well help me.
He just partnered up with the owner.
Okay.
He was like all right, for example, if you got a billionaire who's got some property right here, they want to bring in a stadium. They need a face to get the city to accept it. So at that point, it's just business, man. It's like, hey, this is going to happen with or without you. So we'd much rather cut you in because you do represent Brooklyn and you from Brooklyn and you bleed Brooklyn. So if you want to come and get these millions for helping this transition go smoothly, come get them.
Hey, I agree. I agree. That's what's
and up. For me, I'd rather see Jay go get those millions than somebody who's like not really part of the culture like that. So he got them millions and he probably turned around and invested that in the damn Rock Nation Sports Management or Rock Nation, whatever the fuck, or use that to go towards 21 Savage lawyer case.
That's
for his like you don't know what Jay did with them millions, man.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
Just know it's probably all for a better cause at the end of the day. But I'd rather see us get the millions than say they could have went and tapped in with Robert De Niro and been like, "Hey, big dog, we know you live in Tribeca. You're not from the hood in Brooklyn, but you rich Brooklyn. So come on over and get these millions with us." I much rather seen Jay-Z in that position.
I do too, fam. I agree with you on that. And Jay-Z don't like his moves to be mentioned and to be all out in the media or whatever. A lot of people don't know that, but I got some knowledge in on that. He don't like his moves to be, you know what I mean, publicized. But I appreciate you calling into the show and always supporting your brother, man. And right when I get out this podcast in about 20, 30 minutes, I'm hitting you up personally and we're going to chop it up about what we got going on, fam.
For sure, family. Can't wait.
Let's get
100.
it. Let's get it. Y'all heard my boy Mike Sean came in, called in, and gave a little bit of game, man. Big O said, so Jay-Z sold the hood out. That's what he said. But I got to get back to the people comments. He said, Monique Reynolds said, you basically have to pimp the game now. Red Man, he said, and he right though. All of them will be on his label. He would have ran Cali with that label for real, for real. That's true because when Snoop get Death Row, like the thought process gonna be different. The topics of discussion gonna be different. Like you ain't gonna be with somebody that ain't of your culture speaking to you, getting you in a contractual agreement that don't know the language that you speak. For real. I got some more topics though, y'all. And somebody was talking about Harden move and KD picking his team on a all-star team or whatever. And I feel like that's pettiness at its finest, man. That was petty at its finest. And God, I seen where you called in, man. God, hit me back up, man, if you want to talk though. But I'm gonna pull up some more topics of discussion. We're gonna get on into it. But this was the pettiness that I noticed when Brian and KD was picking their team.
Durant was a captain going up against LeBron. And when they started picking the reserves, Kevin had the first pick. And who did he pick with his first selection? He picked James Harden, his Brooklyn teammate.
Without question.
Well, this draft happened this afternoon, just an hour or two after the trade went down. And basically, there was no way Kevin Durant was picking James Harden. And it played out kind of like this.
Come on, LeBron. Just make him sweat it out. Just make him sweat it out. Take anybody else.
With the sixth pick in the second round, per request of the Chuckster, I'm going with Fred VanVleet.
There you go. There you go.
First timer. First timer in his sixth
KD,
season.
I'm going to help KD out. KD just needs size right now to me. I think, remember last year, LeBron said he needed size for the 6'2" guy.
No,
he needs size.
Yeah. I'm going to need some size for sure. I'm going to need some size and some defense and interior. Especially with Giannis and LeBron James playing such great basketball this year. I need somebody to offset that, so I'm going to go with Rudy Gobert.
I agree.
That worked out nicely for you.
That worked out nicely. I mean, you can't let people run through the lane and dunk all the time. Have somebody defending back there.
Hey, chess, not checkers.
Hey, when somebody want out, you let them go. Don't let them come back. I'm with you, KD.
That's why I cut my hair off. I was like, I'm gone.
So James Harden goes to LeBron James as the final selection of the All-Star draft.
Them boys, petty boy, that was hilarious. In the NBA, that was gold, man. To me, that was gold. That trade happened the same day as they picking their all-star teams. That was gold. The NBA, there ain't no joke with that. But what y'all think about? To me, my opinion, Big O said KD was heated. He was heated, fam. He was heated. Because they was playing and procrastinating. Hold on. We got a caller. You calling in to the Trevor Jackson podcast. What's popping, fam?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, guy? What's good, my brother?
Nothing, man. Sitting here in Miami, just chilling.
Oh, that's what's up, man. What you doing there? Hold up, now you sipping on something sweet or something, fam? What's the weather like? Man. Tell me the weather now.
Bro, the weather it's nice out here, yo.
Okay.
It's like 75, 78.
Oh, Lord, you got on shorts. Yeah. You got on shorts then.
Bro, I had on shorts all day today.
Yeah.
And we had an all-white party yesterday. So it's pretty cool, man. It's been pretty good.
That's what's up,
Can't
man.
complain.
You gotta go catch one of them games while you down there. Found one of the number one team in the Eastern Conference now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. if I'm down here long enough.
Yeah. But what's good though, fam? Which one of the topics you wanted to touch bases on so far? I done pulled up the pal pools. We talking sports. We talking Snoop Dogg buying. Yeah.
That Snoop Dogg, Snoop dropped an album today on Death Row.
NFT too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
He got a track out with Nas right now, and Hit Boy did the track. So that was pretty clean.
It got to be fire because Hit Boy and Nas can't miss right now.
No, he can't. He can't at all. And I like the fact that he said what he said. Just imagine if he had Death Row 5 years earlier, all the artists he could have signed.
Yeah.
Which it ain't gonna make no difference now because who ain't gonna want to sign to Death Row now that Snoop has it?
Yeah, that's a fact because it's so many artists on the West Coast that don't get the right, they don't get the right treatment. They don't get heard right. So, you know what I mean? By Snoop being in position, it's gonna be way more artists now.
You see, Mozzie just signed with CMG.
Mozzie, he from Sacramento though, ain't
he? Yeah, he from Sacramento.
Yeah. Hey man, Mozzie tough too, but Mozzie, he kind of remind me of Nipsey for some reason.
Yeah, Mozzie tough. Mozzie was on his independent thing for a long time, and I'm surprised that he signed with CMG. And from what I was hearing today, that Snoop's not done with Death Row. He's finna try to get the rights to all the Tupac stuff.
He need to get the rights to his own stuff too, and the crime. Drake.
Oh no, he got all that.
Oh,
he got all that.
I didn't know that.
He got all that. He got all that. Now his next move is to get Pac stuff
because he need to put the right treatment on Pac stuff. Because I remember when the people who own all of Pac's creativity or whatever was creating LGBTQ shirts and stuff with Tupac's image on it. I ain't like it, man.
Yeah, I didn't rock with that either. Yeah, so he's definitely, that's his next move is to get a hold of Pac stuff.
Yeah, and
I
ain't saying nothing bad about the LGBTQ community because they had that, but I just didn't like the fact that Pac, they was promoting it that like he was accepting of it or whatever though. That was
right.
That was wrong. Did you have you been aware of what's going on right now? Why these hip hop artists putting out like sex tapes now? It's 2 people in the last 2 days, fam.
Bro, I've heard about it, and I don't understand what these dudes are doing.
Now
you had Nelly. Nelly said he accidentally did his stuff. Then I heard Lil Fizz did something crazy.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what are y'all doing, yo? Like y'all need that much publicity to where y'all need a buzz.
And you heard about Isaiah Rashad, didn't you?
No.
Now you from Cali, and Isaiah Rashad signed to TDE, right?
Yeah.
Isaiah, I'm from Tennessee, and Isaiah Rashad from Chattanooga, right?
Right.
So this man done put out a sex tape of him smoking a sausage.
What?
He put a sex tape out of him smoking a sausage all over the world. Know what I'm saying? And he's a hip hop. He's an artist on TDE with Kendrick and Schoolboy Q. I don't want to say the wrong thing on YouTube. Know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna say he was smoking a sausage and a white sausage at that though.
Wow. I guess that's his way of coming out.
He came out, didn't he?
Yeah. What? That's insane.
And then I know a lot of people that watch my podcast from Tennessee. They might not even know who Isaiah Rashad is. For real, because he ain't known in Tennessee, but he known nationwide like that. That ain't the type of music that we probably relate to like that, though. But he's a talented artist, and he's a platinum artist, and he's signed to one of the biggest labels in the game, and he smoked the sausage on the internet, fam.
Wow. That's crazy. That's insane, bro.
That's whole other. But his career probably will move up now, though.
It probably will. I wouldn't doubt it. It probably will, bro.
He probably
It probably will.
the next little Nas X, or the biggest artist in the game now.
I wouldn't be surprised if them two dudes do a song together now.
A duet.
Right.
Let me quit it, man. Let me quit
That's
it,
wild. That's wild, bro.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Yeah. I know you be on your. I wasn't gonna mention it on the show though, but I know my boy Guy be on this hip hop stuff. He be up in tune with everything though. So you said,
Oh yeah, definitely.
You gonna Google that now, ain't it, fam?
You know what, man? I probably don't, because now that you just put it out there, bro, I'm not Googling that shit. That stuff is wild, bro. Like, and I didn't understand, like, what these dudes, what is their problem, man? Like, Nelly said he accidentally did what he did. Then they say Lil Fizz did what he. I'm like, y'all have, this is Black History Month. What the y'all doing?
Yeah, it's Black History Month. It's too much going. How can you accidentally put a porno out?
No, exactly, bro. Yeah. You know you got to press in.
Yeah. They embarrassing the community, man. I feel bad for Tennessee, because the biggest artist, besides Yo Gotti, I salute what Yo Gotti doing, but the biggest artist in hip hop to ever come out of Tennessee, beside Yo Gotti, is Isaiah Rashad and Young Buck. And Young Buck, they saying he's sleeping with trannies, and Isaiah Rashad smoked the sausage.
Smoking on the sausage.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I heard Young Buck out there wilding, bro.
Yeah.
Young Buck out there wilding for real, man.
Yeah.
He need to go ahead and come out the closet too.
That's a fact.
Call him Brokeback Mountain.
Ooh, BBM.
Baby. Yep.
Hey, man, I appreciate you calling in on the show and supporting me all the time, guy, man.
Oh yeah, bro. Anytime, man. Anytime, bro.
I know you in Miami celebrating, man, living life and enjoying life, man. Plug your show, man, and tell us the next time we're gonna see Guy come on live, man, and holler at your boy, my fam.
But what I got going on, my podcast is the Guy Jackson Podcast. I'm looking to reboot everything. I'm getting some things in the works right now. I got a couple of episodes that I'm putting together with some people back home. I'm trying to get Russell Westbrook on. If I can reach out, I'm gonna reach out to his brother and try to get that going. But yeah, man, just been, family,
work,
business, work. Yep, you know what it is.
That's what we own.
You know what it is.
That's what we own.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
oh yeah.
I gotta give you some claps, fam, and thank you for calling in, family.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, you be easy.
You too. Boy, God took time out his day, man, while he was in MIA, to call into the podcast, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. And Uncle Truck, call back in, man. Or I'll call you right quick. I'm gonna call Uncle Truck right quick, see what he talking about, man. We done had multiple calls. I had people on the line, man. I'm gonna call Uncle Truck back. To the podcast, man. Thank you, my. Oh, you gotta turn it down, Unc, in the background. I heard my voice. I can't. What's going on, Unc? What's going on?
Shoot, living, man, living.
Yeah. What? Any other topics you wanted to discuss, Unc? Talk to me,
man. You got so many topics going on, bro. I could talk about All-Star Weekend. I could talk about James Harden.
Okay.
We could talk about Super Bowl.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna take the Rams. If that was ever going to be a conspiracy in the NFL to say that it was
fixed,
set up, fake, or whatever, this would be it.
Yeah, that's a fact, and that's the same thing I said about last year when the Bucks won it in Tampa Bay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're gonna see how it goes. But I'm putting mine. I would love to see Cincinnati do that thing.
I think they're gonna do it.
We got the little homie from Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
Higgins.
Yeah.
I done helped coach that boy when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And all those things. And I would love to see him win a ring, man.
Me too.
Ooh, my money got to go on the Rams.
Don't bet no money, Unc. This ain't the one to put no money on. This ain't it.
Ooh,
I'll tell you, I wouldn't gamble $1 on this Super Bowl, Unc. I wouldn't. You don't.
So you would put nothing on it. You would put nothing on it.
Nah, I would just I get the grill burnt.
I gotta put a little something on it. I gotta put a little something on it.
Oh, see, that's that Lonsdale in you, boy. Y'all look. Lonsdale.
You know you're wrong for that.
I ain't never seen nobody.
Now you're G. Now you're G face card.
Face card, man. That record fire, man. And she came to Charlotte and let me shoot the video.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And I seen you do that, man. That was nice, man. That ain't nothing but love, bro.
And that's the first one I ever shot. I gotta shoot nephew video when he ready for one now.
When nephew get ready for his video, we're gonna put you on, cause you know what? The more you do it, the better you get.
That's a fact. And I just ordered a drone, I'm gonna be flying over the city with the drone and the phone and the Panasonic Luminix and everything, man.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Big things, man. Hey, I am so proud to see you doing what you're doing, bro. Hey, it just enlightens my heart.
Hey, Unc, I just want to show love to people, man, and show love to people that want to create. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do.
Dig it.
But
dig
touchdown.
Now,
touchdown on top of you said the Rams winning the Super Bowl. What about Harden? You said I was a Harden fan. That's cap, Unc. I ain't a Harden fan.
I had to say that, man. I know that was cap. But you know what? The fact is right here, Harden has moved to what now? Is this the 5th team or the 4th team?
OKC, Houston, the Nets, the Sixers. Four teams.
Okay. That's more moves than I'm making a day. Come on. I mean, on the real.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't never he's had a chance to really do something, but he ain't never come through. We talk about LeBron and him making moves, but LeBron, when he made moves, he won something. This cat ain't won nothing, man. And then you got Westbrook.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
you got Westbrook. Oh my God,
you're a Laker fan now. Get it out.
I'm a Laker fan.
Get it out.
I'm a Laker fan.
Get your frustration
I'm a Laker
out.
fan.
Get your frustration out. Tell us
what my boy say. What my boy say.
What he say?
Little dude that got his little thing going on. Trey. Trey.
He trash.
That nigga ain't number Trey. Hey, but you know what? You know what, man?
What's good?
I can't see a fit. And the reason I say that,
yeah, talk to
when
me.
I watched Shaquille O'Neal courtside, when they had that little video telling him to slow down.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that forever. Dude need to slow down. He a great ball player.
Yeah.
He has the passion. He's got all that you want in a player.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he just sometimes try too hard.
Yeah, he tried too hard, and he create too many turnovers. Like he created turnovers when he was at OKC. Also, it's just like I remember Kobe Bryant saying it long time ago that type of ball that James Harden play is not championship ball. That type of ball that Westbrook play,
it's selfish, really.
Yeah.
It's really selfish ball.
Yeah, to win a
it's
champion,
really all about me.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So until he can come to grips with that, and let me tell you something, his career is on the short end.
Yeah.
So I don't think that he'll ever come to grips with it. So he's going to be one of them players that never won a championship, but was MVP or whatever, you know, all-star, all this, da-da-da-da-da. But he trash.
What's gonna happen with Melo though, man? Carmelo, I feel bad
man,
for him.
You know what, man? Carmelo may never win one, but let me tell you something. He's a lot better player or teammate than Westbrook.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's humble. He go out, he give it his all. He done had some serious injuries.
Yeah.
And he's still out there playing. So his boys carried him. I'm
gonna tell you what I think about professional sports, Unc, and I'm gonna see if you agree with it or if you think that I'm capping. I think at the right time, you got to make a sacrifice. It's some sort of sacrifice need to be made. You got to sacrifice a part of your game, or you got to sacrifice a part of your finances. And
let me tell you this, bro.
Okay.
Let me tell you this.
Talk to me, Unc.
Let me tell you this. Now, you own to something.
Okay.
So Larry Bird,
Mm-hmm.
Magic Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
Robert Parrish, Horry, Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
all these folks that you've seen win championships through the years have sacrificed.
Yeah.
They've sacrificed to make their team better, to make players better.
Yeah.
They've done some stuff. If it wasn't monetary, then they did it on the court.
Yeah.
They done something to make the team win.
Mm-hmm.
Westbrook ain't doing none of that.
Carmelo
There's no
didn't do it at the
sacrifice.
right time. He didn't do it. He didn't sacrifice that check when he stayed with the Knicks when the Heat wanted him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree. But, sacrifices have to be made. Now, you take somebody like Charles Barkley.
Okay.
I don't necessarily think that, or Karl Malone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they necessarily did not sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't have the mix that they needed to get over the top.
Yeah, that's true.
Particularly Karl Malone.
That's true.
Karl Malone them had a great team.
Yeah.
They just didn't have something to get over the top.
It wasn't no getting over the top while Michael Jordan was willing to die to win a championship.
True.
Yeah.
True. And then it wasn't, it was even a couple of years with Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got finished with Michael Jordan, then you got to deal with Kobe.
And that's what it is, because T-Mac to me for a couple of years was better than Kobe Bryant, but he just couldn't win the championship. He didn't sacrifice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something that's probably going to trip you out. And if they didn't get injured and get hurt, I think was probably going to be a level on Kobe, a Kobe level, and that was Anthony Hardaway. Anthony Hardaway was a bad boy, man.
He was a bad boy in Orlando. They was a bad team, him and Shaq, though. But
until them knees got weak on him, he couldn't do nothing else.
Yeah, them knees got
What he played, 6 years maybe?
I don't remember how many years he played, but he didn't play long. He didn't play long because he only played at Orlando, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't think he went anywhere else. And if he did, I don't remember it. But he is still like, Kobe is like my favorite player ever. It used to be Magic Johnson, but Kobe is my favorite player ever. But I've always had that thing for Anthony Hardaway, man. Now his coaching in Memphis is another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his ball playing, man. I used to be an Anthony Hardaway fan.
Yeah, he was the man. He had the bobbleheads and everything. He was the man. I rock with Anthony Hardaway and Nick Anderson and Horace Grant and Shaq and who else was on that squad? Bad. Name some more of them players on who was on that squad.
What was it? Smith?
Yeah.
They had some 3-point shooters. They had an inside game.
Yeah.
They had Hardaway. They was a bad team, man.
Yeah, and that's the only team that beat Jordan in the playoffs now. Oh, Big O corrected me. He played in Phoenix. He played in Phoenix also. Somebody in the comment section corrected me. Yeah.
That'll work. But that was on his way out.
But we got something to promote now. When is it?
Oh yeah.
When is it coming out?
You gotta promote it. Man, Valentine's Day, bro.
Valentine's Day.
Nephew.
Hey. He coming out of an album, or is this a single release?
Son coming with an album.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Play A.
When
he's got a little single out right now on YouTube called Deep End.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's hot, man.
I know. I heard it. Heard it.
It's hot.
Yeah.
So he gonna drop that album Valentine's Day, and I don't know why he's dropping it Valentine's Day, but he got some artwork for his album out, and it's nice. So I'm trying to figure him out because he kind of keeping it in his hip pocket and not letting us see everything right now.
Hey, don't try to figure it out. Let him be creative. Now you trying to act like the CEO at the record label we was talking about now. You trying to get creative control now. Come on now.
No, I don't need creative control because guess what?
Yeah.
I'm always going to have his back.
Yes, sir.
But I would just, you know what? The thing with him is he's just a little timid.
Okay.
So you got to pull it out of him sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's right. Tell him just to be himself and let go.
There you go.
Hey, but
there you go.
When I get out the podcast, I'm getting ready to play his his single right now, and everybody go purchase the Fade Low album when it come out on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna put a link in the description, and when I get out the podcast, I'm gonna hit you back. All right,
That'll work.
let's do it.
Love.
All love.
You ain't never felt that pain. You ain't never been in deep end. When you fighting against the water, feel like you sinking. When you lost a few niggas.
Hey, that was artist Son that working with Uncle Truck just called into the show. Fade Love. He dropping a Fade Low. I said Fade Love. I'm tipsy now. Y'all know this the Cabernet conversation, so I'll be drinking a bottle of that cab when I be doing the show. But Fade Low, Options, the album. I'm gonna put it in the description. And we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, check it out. We're gonna check it out. I'm gonna shoot the video when he come down. He got to get on the podcast and talk that talk with the crew now. So I got 2 more topics, and if anybody want to call in, they can call in to the show and support the show, man. I'm Dolo. Y'all see I got the Jackson Boy hats. We're gonna get these printed up, merch, and we're gonna sell them. And y'all can copy y'all one if y'all want one, man. Them Jackson Boys. We'll be back soon, man. The La Familia got things going on. You know what I mean? Oh, we got a caller. You calling into the Trevor Jackson podcast. What's popping, fam?
Hey, what's going down, man?
What's going on, Red?
Man, I had to catch it, man. We talking about Hardaway. Hardaway played for the Knicks and the Heat, too.
Hardaway. Penny?
Anthony Hardaway?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Magic, Suns, Knicks, then the Heat.
Damn, I didn't even know all that. I just knew Penny for the Magics. Unc said he only played 6 years, though. He played way more than that, didn't he?
He played from like 94 to 05.
Okay. He played a good 11 piece. Penny.
Yeah, because he was number 1 with Magic. He was number 7 with the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what his number was with the Heat.
Yeah,
but he played like 4 different teams, man.
Turn your TV down in the background, fam.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but now like now with Phoenix, I think he played with Phoenix like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
With the Knicks, he did 2.
Yeah.
With Miami, he did 1 for sure.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people don't remember Miami, because he just did 1 with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was my boy. Yeah, Penny was my guy.
Yeah, Penny was the man. I don't even remember him at the Knicks or who he played with at the Knicks. Who was on his squad at the Knicks?
He played at the Knicks like 04. Yeah, like 04, 05, 06.
That was after Spreewell and them was gone and everything, ain't it?
Yeah, that was his ending. That's what I caught when Unc said Phoenix was his ending, and I was like, nah, it wasn't. He was known for the Magic and the Suns. He wasn't known for the Knicks and Miami.
Yeah.
That was his ending. The Knicks and Miami was his ending. Miami was the last one, and it was over with after that.
Yeah, he was done. He went on to Memphis and got the bag. But Penny got a bag because we had a high expectation for Penny. He had the Nikes. He had
he had them shoes.
The bobblehead. Penny was the man for a while, man.
Hey, man, now that you say that, I forgot about that. He might have been the first bobblehead.
I can't remember long before him.
Yeah, me neither. Or if he wasn't the first, he probably was like the biggest that did the bobblehead back in the day.
He's still the biggest.
He was the first one that blew it up.
Pause though. But who bigger than Penny? Pause. I keep saying bigger. I don't like that word. It sounds nasty. But who better than Penny to do the bobbleheads though? I don't know nobody who was more successful at the bobblehead business than Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, like who bobblehead did more numbers. Yeah, I don't neither, man. Like I really don't. Yeah, I really. You got, because even nowadays, if they was to show a commercial or have them on the desk or something, Penny gonna be in there.
He gotta be.
Yeah, he gonna be in there.
Lil Penny was the man. Hey, but son, I got a topic I ain't brought up yet. And since I got my boy on the phone, Red, man, I want to know what's your thoughts about this. I got something Jim Jones did this week. You can hear the podcast if I turn it down while I play this clip right quick, can't you?
Yeah. All I got to do, I can mute mine and turn my TV back up.
Check this clip out right quick and tell me what you think when we coming right back. Let's do it.
All right.
We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? And we in Gucci in the VIP.
We've been in Gucci for like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to manager. Send me a black guy out here that start telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people. Asked to speak to manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no champagne. I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. You heard? I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people, and these black people are more racist than white people when they get their job inside of Gucci. All of a sudden, you stop playing with us, bro. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Since I'm talking to you right now, a manager still hasn't popped out of Gucci. And the bill is like $29,000, but we didn't pay that yet. You heard? Why would we? They still haven't sent a manager or bottle of sparkling water or anything that says that we appreciate your service for being in here in Gucci and spending that bag.
The big one.
The big.
Ray.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about Jim Jones, like in the Gucci store, whining about not receiving champagne and water and service, and he spent 29 racks in Gucci store? Like, it was a lot to that though, fam. What's your thoughts about just that little clip, fam?
I mean, to start it off, before he even said it, when you first started it off, I was going to say, well, you in a racist store. That's the first thing that went through my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, he got to realize now, see, it's a new day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, in the 90s, you go in there and spend $29,000. Yeah, you somebody. They looking at you like crazy.
Yeah.
I just watched the video with he a young nigga. I call him little dude, but his name Big 30.
Yeah.
Pushaski homeboy.
From Memphis.
Man, this generation right here, they going in them Gucci stores spending 60, 70, 80,000 at one time. So really, Jim Jones, you a dinosaur, man. I mean, for real, you a dinosaur, man. I mean, I feel them though if I spend my money like that, but you not what's popping no more, so they not gonna roll out that red carpet and, you know what I'm saying, do all that for you because you ain't coming in there spending. They know you got some sense about yourself. You're not gonna go too crazy. If that had been them little young boys, they'd have been on their ass because they know we might get 100,000, 200,000 about them. Yeah. They just now getting to this world. They just now been able to afford this stuff, so they're gonna come in here and spend more. And he should know better than that anyway. Because what was it? What was the shit they got popping?
Who was they?
Dipset. It was something they got popping. What was that?
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy, yeah. And look how Ed Hardy
they
doing.
created the swag for a lot of stuff, though. Dipset.
Nah, but I mean Ed Hardy. I'm thinking about Ed Hardy. They started that, and look at what they went through with them. So he should be used to that by now.
Yeah, that was a white supremacist brand. That was a redneck brand. Ed Hardy. That don't sound like no black folks on that. But my thoughts is that the young artists, you said Big 30 will go spend 60 to 100 in Gucci. Jim Jones will spend 30 in Gucci. These artists go spend 30 and 40 on designer. I used to wear Gucci in 2000, 2001. I ain't paying no $1,000 for no shorts no more. No $1,500 for a bandana, $200 for a t-shirt, $100 a sock. I'm never doing that again. Before I do that, what I think when I thought about that, fam, why niggas won't spend 30 bands on somebody black product?
You know what I mean?
Like if you came out of a clothing line, why we can't get niggas lined up in your facility to go spend 30 racks? They're gonna go spend 30 racks with Gucci or 100 racks with Gucci. We don't buy our own stuff and we want to drive foreign. We spending more money with the foreigners than we'll spend with ourselves. That's crazy, fam.
Yeah, They had money back in the day and let FUBU fall off.
Let Rockaware fall off.
They let Rockaware fall off. You took it dead at my mouth. They let FUBU fall off. Rockaware fall off.
Shine John fall off.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't understand that neither, though, man. Yeah. I see a lot of that too when they do stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Then you get the real background story on them, and some of their mamas is living in a $30,000 house. But if you can go in the store and spend $30 a month, why ain't your mama living like you?
Yeah, that's it.
And I do realize, like, some mamas don't want that big fancy house and all that because it might just be them by themselves. But you gotta do better, man. You gotta start showing that, spending that money and showing that love to your people. And I ain't saying the naggers that why you didn't take me with you and didn't do nothing the whole time or whatever. Not them people, because that, you know what I mean, they just was around trying to come up. They leeches. But
yeah,
the people that you really fool with, your mama, your sister, your baby mama.
Yeah,
I can't be. I even if I ain't with my baby mama, I can't be a multi-millionaire out here, $20 million, and I got my son living in the mansion with me, but his mama stay in Lonsdale.
Yeah.
Nah.
That ain't it. She gotta have, like me, I'm the type of person, the people that I love and the people that I support, I would rather them do better than me and then I struggle. That's just who I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. If I do go in and buy some more Gucci and all that, it'll be for one of my kids. It won't be for me.
Yeah. And I might buy
I'm not
buying some bootleg Gucci. You ain't gonna know the difference.
Yeah, especially a starter pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm about to go spend better good $700-800 on an outfit for your whole outfit, and I'm gonna see how you do with it.
Yeah. But
if you keep it straight, now I will go get you a real one or something. You know what I mean? But I ain't just about to go crazy in there.
Nah, that ain't worth it because I'd rather have experiences than things. Me, I would rather spend 30 racks to take you to Egypt, Hawaii,
you know what I mean?
London, Paris, before I buy you a purse or some cloth or some cotton.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's just me though. Experiences over things, man.
Man, people don't understand that, man. These people running around here, these girls or these dudes paying for these girls to get their body done, and y'all live on KCDC. Yeah. Ain't no way I'm spending no 10, 20, 30,000 on my girl butt, but we going to lay down on some KCDC property, man.
Yeah, on a $250 mattress. Come on now.
Yeah, I cannot do that. I can't pull Tesla in the project and park it right there, and I live in the apartment right there.
And rain and snow get on it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't understand that. For these dudes, you ride through the project, see S550s and everything. Come on, man. You went and bought that car paid for, but y'all living out here off a voucher.
And that's why that car paid for, because they living out there on a voucher instead of purchasing a home or real estate or whatever and then making profit off of that. But they profiting off of having things. They driving a Tesla, the 550, the Benz, the G-Wagon and all of that, and dressed in the Gucci and Louis, but living the projects, eating Little Debbie cakes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Got ramen noodles in there.
Yeah, I ain't hating or nothing. That's people's personal preference, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I ain't hating at all, but you just got to think better, man. You get pulled over in the S550, go to jail. You can't even make your bond when them boys come see you. But you got a $30,000 car, you got a $10,000 necklace, you got a $40,000 watch, but you can't even make a $10,000 bond or pay a $10,000 lawyer. Once all this, you know what I mean? And that's what they don't think about that, man. You gotta think ahead, man. If I go spend $30,000 on a car, I got $300,000.
10%. The 10%
Yeah, I ain't gonna spend $30,000 on a car and I got $50,000 or $60,000. Nah, I got $300,000.
That's the 10%.
I could have went and bought that car 12, 13 times before I bought it once.
Hey, you better.
Yeah. You know, we came up under different morals, man, and different codes than they do nowadays, man.
You better than me, son, because you live on the 10% rule. I live on the 25% rule. If you know banking and mortgage and loans and real estate, you know what? If you want a house or a home, you know what rule? They live under the 33% rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have $500,000 and be staying in a $50,000 house.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What's your predictions before I let you go, son, and I finish the pod off? What's your predictions on the Super Bowl now?
Man, I'm like you, man. For some reason, I don't know why. I've been watching the boys from the beginning, and I was even on Burrows, man, at LSU, man. I think them Bengals gonna pull it off, man.
I do too. They them young boys, and if it's a time for them to pull it off, it's right now.
Cause like I told people, the Rams ain't even supposed to be there, man.
That's
real talk, man. We got the slacking in the fourth, man. That was supposed to be the Bengals in San Francisco, man.
That's why I don't like Shanahan, because when he was the coach of the Atlanta Falcons, he let Tom Brady come back from 21 or 24 points down in the fourth quarter to beat him. Then when the Niners lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, we was up 10 in the fourth quarter, and they came back and beat us. Now we lost to the Rams. We was up 10 in the fourth quarter, and they came back and beat us. I don't even blame Garoppolo. I blame Shanahan, my perspective, because he let his foot off the gas. He stopped running the ball, and he started doing dumb shit.
Yeah, because really, if you think about it, if I'm not mistaken, the fourth quarter, they didn't score it out. They did at the end, which was the field goal. But other than that, they didn't score at all.
Yeah.
They just stopped scoring and start letting them score, because third quarter, the Rams didn't score nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. I peeped it. I seen that, so I see what you're talking about with them fourth quarter issues, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I said he ain't run out of gas. He just cut it off.
He cut the gas. He stopped doing what got him the lead in the first place.
Exactly. Really, but yeah, I see them. I see them Bengals, man. And then, like I said, I bet on it too. I'm gonna bet on it for sure. So I got a feeling that if they give them anything crazy, I'm going with the Bengals for sure. If they get a Bengals 3 points, I'm going with them. But I think they're going to pull it off on the parlay and on the TV, just to keep it 100, because I don't see them letting off. They're not going to let their foot off their gas, man, and let them walk them down.
Who, the Bengals?
So if the Bengals get any type of lead, the Rams can fold it.
Well, you got that young boy energy, and I don't want to see the Rams win because they beat our Niners. Big O on here watching too. He a Niners fan too. We are all three of us right now, 49er boys. But
yeah,
I don't see the Bengals losing because they got that young energy, and they ain't gonna get tired for 3 to 4 hours. It's gonna take 8 hours to get them boys tired. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying, fourth quarter, they still gonna be going. They not gonna stop and let you walk them down. They still gonna be going.
That's a fact. Hey, man, I appreciate you supporting me, fam. I appreciate you calling in, Red. It's all love. When I get to the town, I'm hitting you up ASAP, family.
Man, you already know, man.
Let's do it.
So.
Yeah. Hey, man, I got one more topic, and I'm gone. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show, man. Big O, if you want to call in and discuss anything you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, fam. What's good, Mike Sean? What's good? Big ups to the chat. The chat went crazy today, man. Thank y'all in the chat, man, for, you know what I'm saying, talking y'all talk or whatever. And this is the last topic that I got. And if y'all want to call in about this, call in, man. But the baby, I'm here in Charlotte, in North Carolina or whatever. The baby always into something. He always fighting. He got on from murking somebody. You know what I mean? Hey, if whoever that is, the Facebook user, you missed a good show. This was a damn good show, man. This was a damn good podcast, man. We talked the talk and we did our thing, man. But the baby, okay. The baby always in something. He murked somebody. He beating up niggas in Louis Vuitton in the mall. He got the LGBTQ on his ass. He can't be counseled. He dropping hot records. He one of the hottest in the game. He top 5 of hottest in the game, sales-wise and merch-wise and performance-wise. So he did a live with his baby mama, Danny Lay, right? And when he did that live with Danny Lay, he was exposing that she was a bad mother or whatever he was doing. I ain't get ready to get into all of that because I ain't the type of person to be on YouTube getting sued, talking out my ass cheeks. But her brother, Danny Lay brother, said this is how he feel about the baby exposing his sister. Let's get it.
This where you want to take it. This crazy. This nigga want to call the cops on my sis. This nigga want to disrespect my sister online for the world to see. Disrespect my family. You know what I'm saying? This don't even got nothing to do with my sister no more, bro. This got to do with me and you. You feel me? Because you Mr. Tough Guy over here beating up bitches, knocking little guys out here and there. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do that to me, first off. So this is what we're going to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hospital right now. I got in a car accident. I got a fucked up neck. I still beat your ass with my neck like this, bro, on God. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we gonna do. When you come to the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, we gonna catch this one-on-one fade, bro. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one fade to see what happens between me and you. I want to see how much of a gangster you are, how much of a real man you are.
Now, that was a couple of weeks before this incident happened yesterday. Now, the baby, to me, he always on go. He has his team with him, his friends, his people his street team with him, and he has security with him at all times. So, I'm taking it as if I'm his security. If I'm his security and you run up on him, you're getting it. But we got a caller calling in. You calling in to the Trevor Jackson podcast. What's popping, family?
Man, let me turn the TV down. Look, man. It's funny how, first of all, I'm glad to be on the Cabernet. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Pull up now.
Be quick, though. So it's funny how people be talking so much cash money, but don't keep that same energy. When somebody show up and then they break them down and then they say, oh, that wasn't fair. What makes it fair, Trevor? Somebody pull out the strap?
At the end of the day, Troy, it's never fair. It's never fair. If you playing by street rules and playing with aggressiveness and violence, don't expect it to be fair. Ever. The police don't play fair, let alone a hip-hop artist or a dude from whatever background he's from. It's never going to be fair. So I'm never going to talk about what I'm going to do to an individual.
So I don't understand why was he tripping about when he said it's on site when I see you knocking out there? Well, he thought the people just going to back up and just say, oh, y'all go ahead and fight one-on-one right quick.
Yeah.
And we'll get in later.
Me and you, his security, me and you, the baby security guard, we getting $100,000 a year. Our job on the line. What if you approach the baby, what's happening, Troy?
You're getting DDT. Dude, have you seen the old videos from the big dude he have around him?
Yeah. I see.
We dumping folks in their forehead and face.
Yeah. I seen
So, I mean, you can't be talking all that, talking about, you know, what's on site. You knocking folks out. Yeah, come and do it to me. I bet you won't do it to me. He get done in.
Yeah.
And then he do another video. It's funny how everybody just be on the internet just arguing.
Tongue wrestling.
And so, yeah, you should have did it. It was just me and you. I want to fight you like a man. I want to talk like a man. Ain't nobody got time to be talking. That's all I had to say, man. I just don't understand, Terrell. I don't understand, man. Anybody in the chat box, y'all understand what I'm saying?
Hey, one person in the chat said you shouldn't expect fair when you have security detail.
You shouldn't expect fair when you talking cash money.
That's a fact. You shouldn't come to play fair if you talking crazy. You started it. So
not only that, did he say pull up on me?
Yeah, pull up on me. And he pulled up on him at the bowling alley.
And they gonna say, oh, let me get you up off the slippery floor. Come over here and fight me off the slippery. No.
We fight.
I'm gonna catch you while you in the gutter.
Anywhere I see you, it is what it is, man. And we ain't promoting violence, man. It's just
not at all.
Yeah,
not at all.
I ain't violent. I'm in the house doing this podcast. You know what I mean? Comfortably.
Hashtag Cabernet, man. Hashtag Two Brothers. Holla at you later, man.
Hey, man, we coming on tomorrow, the Two Brothers Podcast. Make sure that you subscribe to the Two Brothers Podcast channel Me and Troy talking the talk, talking Black history.
Don't even bring it up. We ain't gonna say nothing there. We'll see you for tomorrow.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Check us out, man. I appreciate you calling in, my brother. I gotta give you some hand claps.
All right, then. I'm gonna turn and go in there. That boy looking crispy on the TV, boy.
Yeah, man, I got that 4K visuals now, man. Them boys better step their game up. They want to keep potting, fam.
All right, then, big time.
All right, family.
Yeah.
Chill. Hey, that was my boy Troy, man. I got that Nas playing, man, in the background. What time tomorrow? We'll be on anywhere from 11 to noon. Two Brothers Podcast, me and Troy. We talking Black History Month, man. I had to come on the Cabernet conversation and talk a little foolishness because I think that's what the people want. They want sports. They want hip hop. I've been doing a lot of educational topics on the channel, and folks ain't watching now. But folks will watch that foolishness now and that sports and that hip hop now. And I want to support the Black. I want to talk about the culture. I want to talk about moving forward. I was talking about Kanye said that we need to abolish Black History Month and talk about Black Future Month. And at the end of the day, I feel like if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going. So we need it all, to be honest. And it's Jim and Jim. Jim and Jim, thank you, family, for checking out the show, man, for supporting everything we do, man. You a Jim for real. And you're highly appreciated, family. Real spill. But I talked about Danny Lay and the baby and what Danny Lay brother had to say that he was going to do to the baby when he seen him. But this is what got done to him when the baby seen him.
Do you think, King?
Violence in the hip hop community, man. When will it ever end? Never, my opinion. Hey, man. What she say? I don't believe in hanging in, though. That's crazy. I don't understand, fam. Hanging in. Talk to me, cuz, before I get up off here, man. Talk to me. Play that Nas. I'm going to play a little bit of this Nas until Jim and Jim respond to her comment.
Liquor beverages, 6-figure checks are big, but 8-figure checks and you rich. The Nas enthusiasts thinking they know what's best for me, more than I know what's best for me. No rest for me. Gotta be a special type nigga to deal with my life. Gotta be a special type nigga to feel what I write. Special like my classics, special like my listeners who have attachments to my old style, won't let me pass it. Special. Yeah, it's a privilege. VSOP.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Hey, Jim and Jim, I see what you said. You said ganging in. You got to be careful about what you say on social media when you're dealing with entertainers, because it wasn't ganging in. Like Jim and Jim, think about if you are a superstar's security. Don't run up on the person that I'm protecting. You're going to be body slammed. I might roll you down the bowling alley like a ball and hit a strike with you and roll you all the way through the hole. You know what I mean? If you run up on who I'm protecting. So the baby is the type of artist that if you run up on him, he's swinging on you, his entourage swinging on you, and his security swinging on you. So that's the type of person you don't want to approach. And then she said, homeboy shouldn't have been talking all that smack without backing it up. But I'm sure he thought it was going to be one-on-one. Never think. And then she said, but he rolled up on the brother. Not the other way around. I get protecting, but I don't get starting it. Hold on. But he rolled up on the brother. I don't understand that. Not the other way around. I get protecting, but I don't get started. The dude started it. So the baby and Danny Lay, they had their own situation where he was calling her a bad parent and all of this, and they had their own situation. Then the brother want to make himself a part of it. If you want to make yourself a part of it, you got to be prepared for whatever the outcome is going to be. I'm not like supporting the baby or whatever, or what his decision was. It's just I have an objective perspective. And by me having an objective perspective, I feel as if don't run up on nobody if you ain't ready to go. For real. Okay. Was the brother not at the bowling alley, or was the baby at the bowling alley? I'll research and come back and reply. Okay. I don't know who was there first though, but they both was there. So if you guess what? I'm so real that I'm lame at the same time. I'll be lame. I'll be the one that's lame. If the baby there with 15 niggas and I'm there by myself, ain't no more bowling. It's time to go, bitch. Before I get beat up, it's time to go. But if I'm there with 15 guys and the baby there, him and his homeboy, then we're going to do the bullying. But I know that's wrong, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But thank everybody for tuning in to the podcast. Thank everybody for calling in to the show. Them Jackson boys, we coming back soon. Y'all see the hats. I'm going to have some Two Brothers podcast hats printed up real soon also, so y'all can support, and we'll have a link to the website so you can get the hats or whatever. Yeah, what she say? Most definitely, time to go. But I'm there with my crew and be there with his crew, and that's on. That's a fact. That's a fact. But he chose to be Alexander the Great or Jesus or one of the individuals that can walk on water or that can beat 15 men, and he approached 15 men. When you approach the baby, you're approaching a brand, an entrepreneur, a person that has protection. So you foolishness for approaching that, and you got what you got. But thank y'all, man. The Two Brothers, we coming on tomorrow, man. It's all love, man. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Hey, before I go, man, go check out the Spotify account, the Apple Podcast account, and become part of the family of the audio platforms, because on the audio platforms, that shit fire. That shit mastered. That shit clean.